Well, I read somewhere, I forget exactly where, but I read that if we could actually remember everything we ever knew, then we'd need heads like the size of giant pumpkins or something. So a lot of people therefore think that amnesiacs, because they can't remember things, therefore must have brains the size of little walnuts or sultanas, which isn't really the case. I mean, some of them do, but you can't say all of them. An amnesiac will tell you that what you think of as history, they think of as the future, because to them they're yet to find out what happened 5 minutes ago. So it's the future for them, although it's history for everyone else. So they're looking to the future, trying to see the past in the present, which is of course the future to them because time is a continuum, if that makes any sense. Yeah, I was doing a PhD in theology and it was going to be entitled The Bible. It's funny because it's true, but I left it on the train one day and forgot about it, and that was it. Our members, where do our members come from? Well, all parts of the community really. A lot of people who work in fast food outlets end up at our support group. You know, they're like, was that a cheeseburger? You go, no, I never said cheeseburger. Why are you now saying to me, you heard what I said? But they've forgotten it, you know. And then they're like, or they like, you know, did you give me a 10? And you go, no, I gave you a 50. You know, so they can be taken advantage of. So, you know, we're here to help them. Well, some people can be amnesiac because of maybe a traumatic event in their lives, you know. Perhaps they were molested as a kid by a dog or something. Maybe they were held up once in a bank robbery or something, perhaps. Maybe put in the back of the trunk of a car. Or maybe they just got trapped once at a Kevin Costner Film Festival. Then there's others who, you know, come along. I don't know if they're actually amnesiacs, literally. I think they're just old, you know, getting on, you know, and but we don't mind, you know. We still let them have the tea and coffee and biscuits. That's if the person that was bringing the tea, coffee, and biscuits remembers. Otherwise, we go down the road a bit. There's another hall where you got the AA people, and they got party pies and sausage rolls and chips. It's really good there. Well, at the moment, Nusuk Fafa is planning on. You know how you've got like those little badges for legacy pins, and they've got something for breasts. So what we're gonna do is, if I could just borrow this guy's shoe, give us your shoe. Just, no, that's fine. All right. So, thanks, man. What we're planning on doing is, I'll just get this out. So instead of selling badges or pins, we're going to have this, and that's the way. And then what it is there's, I'll just tie these in here like this and this here. Just put all these, no, you have it back at the end. So these are just all getting tied up. And then you have this, which, this is a forget-me-not. And so kids and whatnot at train stations sell these, and they cost $2. And that raises money for us. Well, we tried it last year. I think we only sold about 20 of them. 2 of them was because I forgot to wear mine. What's coming up? Well, Nusrat Farfar's got planned a big in later this year in September. A big event which is going to be like a family day for everybody. You know, old people, cripples, whatever. You know, we'll have little ramps we can wheel them in on. And that's going to be all games and fun. That's our big event. It's barbecue. We give the Rotarians a buzz and they bring the barbecue and that because they won't forget. But it's a good day. I mean, also we're trying to get the budget together to make a little awareness type film about amnesia, which is why it's good that you're doing this, because it gets people an insight into it. I mean, a lot of people think you can show the real side of it, whereas some people might think amnesiacs are all like Jerry Lewis walking around smacking into walls and things, which isn't the point, you know. Something else is the point. I don't forget what it is, but there you go.
Well, I'm living on my own at the moment, which is kind of weird. I'm not having someone around all the time to remind you of what you've forgotten. Sometimes I don't remember I've forgotten anything. It's like a lot of the time it's like I forgot I've even got amnesia.
It's like memory's often associated with old people, but you know, people don't realise that kids can have amnesia too, forget things. Of course, then you've got, you know, there's other times apparently kids have sponges for brains. You know, it's like, for example, you just ran a kid and you say, "Hey, you fucking bastard." Apparently, all of a sudden, then it's, "Oh, don't say that. He'll pick that up and he'll remember that for." And so you can't have it both ways. When's a meeting start? It started, but this is generally sort of most of the time they forget. Well, at Nusrat Farfar, we have a saying here: let's not forget, be like the tax office. That's not the exact saying, but I can't remember the exact saying, but that's the gist of it. I think the exact one might rhyme or something. I'm not sure.
I hope what some people gain through this is that it's not what you remember that will get you through life. It's what you forget. I think David Hasselhoff said that.
Justify those nights and days, I'll remember them always. All those sunny Saturdays we had.